Hey y'all, my name is Ashley and today I'm going to be doing my beauty wish list. So these are all items that are in my Sephora favorites, or they're just makeup products that I have on a list on my phone that I haven't yet hit the checkout button in my online shopping cart. If you want to know what's on my beauty wish list, then keep on watching. That is what I'm going to be doing today, and I'm going to be sharing pictures right here of the products I'm talking about. So this is mostly beauty items. I think there's only like 3 non-beauty items that I thought would be fun to throw into this video. So I'm gonna save that for last because that's not, you know, some people were like, I don't care if you want a new yoga mat. So let's start off with some beauty items. Okay, so I think it was like maybe about a year ago. No, it was around the holidays, so about 6 months ago, I was complaining about influencer brands and I was like, I'm not gonna buy shit from them anymore. And then like now I have an item on a wish list. I am trying to take a more easygoing approach when it comes to products that I want to purchase instead of being so uptight and wanting to just like refuse to buy from brands. Now, do I have brands I refuse to purchase from? Yes, but am I going to stop buying from, like, was I like, you know, being a little stuck up before? I kind of was. But I have Lunar Beauty's Moonroom palette on my wish list. And the reason is the color story is absolutely gorgeous. The last few launches that Lunar Beauty has released never really caught my attention just because the brand has been so neutral lately. But with this Moonroom palette, there's neutrals in there. But then you have like these deeper jewel tones which are pulling me in. Not to mention that green in there is just gorgeous. I am one to just point out the beautiful greens in palettes, but that green, that dewdrop shade is like that deep dark almost black blue green, and for some strange reason I feel like I need this palette. So this is on my wish list. Now there is in the same collection, there's like a highlighter palette and some lippies. I can skip on that. I am not the kind of girly who's gonna sit here and buy a full collection anymore. I am not in my early 20s, okay? I am an adult now and I'm not gonna sit here and waste money on frivolous things. Even though I do waste money on frivolous things, I feel like a full makeup collection is totally just, in this economy, do we really need a full collection? That's where I'm gonna leave it. Now, I just like gave shit about full collections. There's a few items from this collection that I want. I don't want all of it, but I do want the palette and the liners, and that is from Cosmetics, the Smoke Sessions 2. Is it 2 or is it Smoke Sessions Volume 2? Either way, it doesn't matter. It's all beautiful purples and it will pair so nicely with my Smoke Sessions like Volume 1 palette that I need this. I want this. This is on my wish list and I'm surprised that I haven't like bought it yet because the liners that came in this collection is something else that I absolutely love and need. And I'm sure you can guess which one it is, but it's this beautiful chartreusey green one in the shade Afterlife, and I just need that. I'm all about neons right now because summer is around the corner. I mean, I have a lot of neon pink going on, and I don't think you can even see it, but I have some neon pinks in my hair. I like neons. That's the only thing I like about summer is the neons, and I need this eyeliner. Now, this is a recent launch, and I actually already use a Glow Recipe. I have it with me. Give me a second. Here it is. So I already have this one from Glow Recipe, and this is the Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Niacinamide Sunscreen that's SPF 50. I love this. I'm trying to think if this is my 2nd or 3rd year of using it. I can't remember, but I really do enjoy this. I'm not one to be out in the sun all the time, but when I am, I definitely use the sunscreen and I use it to layer with my makeup. But when I saw this jelly stick one, I was like, I have to have this. I'm obsessed with like the jelly sticks, okay? I don't know what is going on. It started with the Rihanna one. Where is that one? I started with this one from Fenty. I love this. I love this as a lip product. It's supposed to be like a cheek product too. But this whole jelly texture, I love it. I have this one. I have one from Lottie London that's like black and it changes colors from Vampire Diaries collection, which I bought it because it's a jelly stick, but I also bought it because it's Vampire Diaries and I absolutely needed it. Another item that's on my wish list is the Milk Makeup Jelly Sticks. Yes, I know I'm behind, but I'm also trying to not spend a lot of money, which is why I'm doing this video. But anyway, back to this jelly stick dew balm, okay? I don't know, it's got my attention and I want it because I like the other one so much that I feel like I would like this one as well. And Glow Recipe does make a majority of my skincare routine. I have only found a few products that I don't like from the brand. So I just mentioned this, but this is the Milk Makeup Cooling Water Jelly Tint. Okay, so these are lip balms and cheek stains. I will probably use these more as a lip product or like a cheek stain on no makeup days. But there are two colors in particular that I am absolutely drawn to. And one is the corally orange color Spritz. And then the red shade, which is in the shade Chill. But both shades that I like have been out of stock. They were out of stock during the Sephora sale. When I actually took my ass to Sephora, they were out of stock at the Sephora by my house. So honestly, I haven't picked these up because I'm just waiting for them to come back in stock in the shades that I want. Now this one right here is an unpopular one, okay? I see a lot of people who aren't a fan of this brand, and it's just because it's a celebrity brand and nobody really talks about it. And this is a product from Give. All the products I have tried by Give, I have thoroughly enjoyed. In fact, right now I actually have one on. It's on my eyes. I have the Icy and Sparkle Multi-Dimensional Eye Glitter on my eyes right now. It's like on my black. I don't know how well you can see it. I want to try the Dewy Plump Collagen Boosting Cheek Tints. I'm fully aware that you cannot topically put collagen on your skin. Okay, I am aware. But I have been really into a more liquid sheer blush lately, even though I'm not doing it right now. But I've been enjoying the products I have picked up that are that liquidy sheer consistency. And I feel like that's what this is. So there's 3 shades that I'm interested in. And one is the coral shade in Marigold. And then I also am interested into this bright pink called Peony. And then finally, I'm obsessed with these berry shades. But I also really want to pick up the shade Nightshade. Plus, I'm a big Gwen Stefani fan, so... Now, these products have not come out yet, but they've been sneak peeked since February, and every year I get them. Well, I say every year. They've only done it for 2 years, but Sol de Janeiro comes out with 3 scents for the summer in like their smaller body sprays, and they're limited edition, and they release sometime this month, and I will be getting my hands on all 3 of them. Okay, I get all 3 of them every year. I enjoy them so much. So I still have them all, but they're all like half used. But it's a product I enjoy, and it's a product I know I'm going to pick up. But it's on my wish list. It's been on my wish list since somebody found them in February and were selling them on Mercari. I actually don't want the full collection of this, and like the palette is not a must-have for me right now, but these blush trios are. And this is from Blend Bunny Cosmetics. They did a collaboration with Ellis Atlantis. I'm sorry, I don't know who that is. I'm gonna have to look into that. But they came out with 2 blush trios. So one's in pink and one's in orange. And they just look like something that I really need. I have both of the Blend Bunny blush palettes. One is like bright, bold shades, something to do with the word juicy. And then the other one's more neutral. And I think that one's like bear or something. I can't remember. I love both of those palettes. The formula is fantastic. I'm pretty sure I will enjoy these. And I love bright orange blush. I love bright pink blush. I like really bold blushes. So if it's a bold blush, I am totally into wanting it and owning it. And I want these blushes. Gosh, there is a lot of blush on my wish list. I'm like reading through this. I'm like, what am I going to do with all these blushes? But I want them. So more blushes. I've never tried anything from Unearthly Cosmetics, but there's been quite a few creators I follow who show their products all the time, and a lot of their products I notice is like a pre-order situation, which doesn't bug me as long as you're saying, hey, this is a pre-order. Glamlight doesn't do that, but it's a pre-order. But they came out with this Spring Magic collection. Now the palette does look beautiful, but I'm not really interested in the palette. I am interested into this blush palette. And this is still saying pre-order, but it is a 6-pan blush palette. They're all like luminous blushes, and they're all bold, bright shades. things that I love. So I haven't tried this brand, but I really want this blush palette. And I feel like it's a good way to start trying products from this brand. Okay, this is the last blush. And it's actually, again, this is a brand I haven't tried yet, but I have had people in my comment section before suggest trying this brand, and that brand is P. Louise. So I really enjoyed the Jaclyn Cosmetics Luminous Loose Blushes. I like the idea of having a loose blush. The other brand, now there could be more brands out there that have done this, but the only other brand that I've seen do this besides Jaclyn Cosmetics is Givenchy. And I do like my Prism Libre Loose Pink Powder a lot, even though it was really expensive. But they do have like Prism Libre Loose Blushes that are just as expensive. And honestly, I'm not in the mood to spend that much on one blush. But P. Louise has done the same thing, except for theirs does have like an applicator on top, but it is loose blushes. And I just really like the idea of a loose blush. I like the way it kind of builds up. So I'm really interested. They have some beautiful bold shades. What's crazy is they have like 20 different shades. I didn't realize this when I saw this on Trend Moods page. Like I'm now looking at the P. Louise website. A lot of it is sold out, but there is definitely a large selection of blushes here. I want some of these brighter, bolder shades, but it's kind of cool that they have some neutral ones as well. I'm interested in trying these loose blushes, and I'm also interested in trying the P. Louise brand itself. Now, these I want to pick up when they go, well, it's not when they go on sale, but I know that Ulta has like the regular ones go on sale all the time. I have quite a few of them. These are from About Face. These are their version of a multi-chrome shadow, and they're going to be liquid fluid paints. Okay, so they're called the holographic eye paints, and I cannot find these on the About Face website, but they are on Ulta's website. But they have 7 different multi-chrome like liquid shadows, and I really enjoy my matte fluid eye paints from About Face, so I really want to try these multi-chrome ones. And honestly, I'm sure they're fantastic because the other ones are. But I'm not going to go and buy all 7 of these, but it's something that I would buy like 2, see how I like them, and if I like them, buy a couple more. And it would just, these would be a product that I would pick up in person at Ulta so I can kind of see which ones I would want. Now, this is a product that I've had on my wish list since before the Sephora sale. And then I was like, I'll get it during the Sephora sale because I want to save 20%. And then it sold out. So everyone else had the exact same idea. And it's a product from Danessa Myricks. And it is the Yummy Skin Mattifying Water Powder Serum. It is such a mouthful. But as things start to heat up here in Texas, this is a product supposed to help with oil control, and it's getting hotter. And summer is just, it is here, okay? It is May, summer is here in like Texas, okay? And this is a product that I want to try out to see if this helps with the longevity of my makeup, because the humidity melts my makeup off. And I want to try this product, but it's sold out. So I'm just waiting for it to not be sold out so I can have it. And then the last beauty item is a perfume, and this one's from Kilian Paris. And I want to get just the smaller size first, because I don't like just buying a larger size of a perfume without trying one of the travel sprays. I mean, $35 is better than $120, okay? And it is the Born to be Unforgettable. The idea of having a perfume where the notes are cola, I feel like would really pair nicely with I love cherry scented perfumes, and I have quite a few now, and I feel like the cola would layer really nicely with some of my cherry perfumes. So I want to try it, and if I like it, I'll get the full size. But it is on my wish list, and it's a scent that's been on my wish list since, I want to say like since February. My Sephora doesn't have it in store. I haven't made an online order. It's sitting in my shopping cart. I just have not hit checkout. Okay, so now here are the items that are on my wish list that aren't beauty related, but they're on my wish list. And I'm going to start off with a pair of shoes. And these are from Doc Marten, and these are the Blair piercing platform sandals. Okay, I really want these. I love my Doc Martens that I have now, and I want Doc Martens for the summer. And I feel like the only way I could have Doc Martens for the summer is if I have the sandals. They have this really cute collection that's all kind of pierced up, and I love it. And even though there are other shoes in this piercing collection from Doc Marten, I want these sandals. I want them so bad. And I am trying my hardest to not just buy them, because I'm working on my impulsive buying, and I want to make sure the things that I buy are things that I definitely want. I recently bought a pair of cowboy boots that I absolutely love, but they weren't cheap because unfortunately my taste in shoes are expensive, which sucks, you know? I want these Doc Martens, and actually the way I'm going to treat myself to get these is I have a bunch of sneakers, this is so bad, that I have never worn and that just sit in my closet on a shelf. They look pretty on the shelf, but I've kind of grown to the point where it's not really my style, and I was just kind of collecting sneakers, and I would just like buy whatever ones were hot in the moment. And now that I have found the sneakers that are more of my style, I'm now starting to sell off the ones that aren't. So once I sell enough of these sneakers, I'm going to take that money and I'm going to use it to buy these Doc Martens, because that way I'm also making space for them in my closet, and I'm also decluttering things out of my closet while also getting money for them out of the stuff out of my closet, if that makes sense. So that's on my wish list. The next thing that's on my wish list, which I'm probably be picking up soon, because my yoga mat that I'm currently using, I wasn't kidding at the beginning of this video, there's a yoga mat on my wish list. The yoga mat that I've been using is starting to have quite a bit of wear and tear. And the one I'm using right now has like different phases of the moon. And this one that I want is actually from Etsy, and it is a bat. And I love bats. And that is why I want this yoga mat. It's also thicker than the one I'm currently using, so it has a little bit more padding. It's gonna be softer on my feet. And it has a bat on it. So that's on my wish list. With that, those are my wish lists for, I guess, kind of for the month of May. I might continue this and do this every month, and then kind of check in at the end of the month of what products I ended up picking up and purchasing. But if you like this video, go ahead and like and subscribe if you're not subscribed, and comment down below what beauty items or any items that are on your wish list right now that you're just kind of waiting to get or waiting to treat yourself with. But until next time, bye y'all.